Hey there, you clicked this video because you're growing a food forest or you plan to grow one and you want to learn how. This is how you start right now. If you want to learn how to grow a lot of food and a little bit of land, I only have 1/3 acre and I'm growing an abundance of food. You can stack functions and I'm going to teach you how to create multi-yield on a small piece of property. I want to show you how I replicate life's abundance so that you can do it as well and we can grow a lot of food forests together. I'll be referencing this book when I describe systems and ideas and tricks to fast track and fast lane all of this information into your head. If you want to buy a copy, I would suggest going to the description box below and clicking there because I link directly to the publisher who prints this book. So you might be considering backyard chickens, or you might be considering growing your own food forest or orchard. So if you steal these ideas, you can fast track what I've done on your own property. First, you have to figure out who this food forest is going to be for, okay? Is it going to be for humans? Is it going to be for animals? At first, I would suggest thinking about the humans, and then start thinking about what animals you could allow into your property that won't be too disturbing for the humans. In my case, that was rabbits and chickens. The rabbits are wild and there's about 5 of them, and the chickens, there are 6 of them. Next, you need to figure out what those things in the food forest like to eat, because you need to be providing for all the animals or humans that graze on your food forest. Don't plant things that nobody likes, because you're creating a nuisance instead of a positive thing. Instead, grow plants that'll reproduce and self-create and spread abundantly in your property so that you can divide them and sell them, or just plain old trade them or give them away. These plants are really important for growing your food forest quickly and multiplying your multi-yield quickly. You want to think about stacking functions. That means you want to have a ground layer, a tree and a shrub layer, and a vine layer, and all of these different combinations. And there really is a soil layer. Some people say there's not, but the soil has its own ecosystem, and you can build soil up and you can build soil humus up and the creatures that live there. And believe it or not, earthworms and worms are not really great for natural forests. And if we do permaculture correctly, most of the planet should be zone 5. Therefore, most of the planet shouldn't really have earthworms. Those things eat up the humus too quickly in forests. You can tell when a forest is being damaged by worms because there won't be any leaves from the year before, unless it's wetlands, because worms, they don't tend to like to swim inside it where it's too wet. They do like to use the wetness to move, but they don't like to use the wetness to live. So you can see in the wetlands area, that's where the whole humus will stay alive and be able to fight off the worm invasion. So yeah, earthworms, who would have thought? They're not that great for a food forest. Oh my gosh, look at her, she just ate a grasshopper. Did you know that chicken hens will also eat eggshells?